Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears of corn, because I have got a great recipe for you. It is light, it is summery. We are making a whipped corn dip with chili oil, and it is sure to be your new go-to. I know it might sound corny, but every summer I have a love affair with corn, so I'm always trying to find new, amazing ways of using it. I told myself I was gonna squeeze in as many puns as possible. I'm not sure you'll appreciate it, so let's move on. We need 2 cups of fresh corn kernels, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite Mad Genius tips for cutting the kernels off the cob. We need 1 large bowl, and then you need 1 smaller bowl that you will invert into the larger bowl. Stand an ear of corn right on top of the smaller bowl, and you're just gonna cut the kernels off. They should all fall into the larger bowl. It's magic! Oh, shucks. I dropped a kernel on the cutting board. Ear of corn number 2. I actually like to save these cobs and make a really delicious corn broth. Final ear of corn to go. And all we're gonna do is remove this smaller bowl here. Before we can cook our corn kernels, we need to mince 1 large shallot and 1 large garlic clove. Lop off the top, give it a cut lengthwise. A little bit easier to peel, but of course, whenever I peel any onion on camera, it is so stubborn. One more run through, and like I said, 1 garlic clove. We're just gonna go ahead and sort of peel off that skin. Okay, so I've got a large skillet that we're gonna heat over about medium heat. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I think that's 3 tablespoons. It's all right. I'll give you some B-roll. Look at that, B-roll. Add all of these really beautiful corn kernels, and in goes the shallot and garlic. And we're gonna cook this for about 7 minutes until the shallots and the garlic are nice and soft and the corn is crisp tender. In all honesty, you could saute this corn with just the butter, the shallot, and the garlic and eat that for dinner. We are gonna go ahead and scrape this entire mixture into our food processor. Before we add the rest of our ingredients to form this dip, we're gonna wanna let this cool for a few minutes, which means we've got the perfect amount of time to assemble a crudité platter. So let me go get that from the corner of my kitchen. Got our crudité. We are ready to puree some corn. So we need to add a few more things before we start pureeing. First up, we've got some ricotta cheese right into the bowl of our food processor. We also want to add 1.5 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. My nunchucks of the kitchen. Okay, 1.5 tablespoons into the food processor. And then we also want to add 1 tablespoon of water. Use a rubber spatula just to scrape down the side of the bowl. This is looking good, but of course we need to season it. Some kosher salt, and because we want to keep this beautiful and creamy yellow, we're gonna go ahead and use some white pepper instead of freshly ground black pepper. This looks good. Time to serve our whipped corn dip. Spoon this into our bowl here and just look at this incredible yellow corn color. Should we do a little swirl? I love a swirl. We're gonna take it 1 step further with a drizzle of fiery and vibrant chili oil. Get it in those little swirls. Look at this gorgeous bowl of whipped corn. Let's give it a taste. It is so creamy, but that corn flavor is just like so killer. This recipe is music to my ears of corn.